Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel 100% Pure Elvis. Thank you everyone for your kind feedback over the last 2 days on my uploads of the Elvis Files collection. The one that I'm doing for you all today covers the years 1969 to 1970. Now again, the uploads take around 40 to 45 minutes, so please take the time to watch the uploads all the way through. You can share this book with me, and I hope you all enjoy it as I'm going through. So again, this is so far the thickest book from the collection of the Elvis Files. I think there's over 600 pages. And let's start with the front cover. As you can see, 1969 to 1970. Again, that is an image of Elvis from 1969. Great image in his black jumpsuit there. On the back cover, more images between the years 1969 to 1970. So, let's look through this book together. And straight away, as you can see, it has its own dust jacket like the other books, and Elvis that is in rehearsals. Here, his first appearance in 9 years, and Elvis said, "I'd like to thank you for coming out. This is my first live appearance in 9 years. Thank you. Appeared dead a few times, but I really like it, and I hope you do too." And that was Elvis Presley at the International Hotel, July 31st, 1969. Quite a number of pages in this book, so please bear with me, and I know you are all enjoying this with me, and I enjoy taking the time out to show you these books. So straight away, great images of Elvis. The introduction, and such a handsome man in 1969, well, he always was. As previous in my other uploads, gives you his recording sessions as well. So this is February of 1969, where they actually hadn't even finished building the International Hotel, and Elvis went and signed to be the first act at the International. Some great black and white images of Elvis there. So, the last motion picture Elvis made, which happens to be my favourite, Change of Habit. What's your thoughts on the movie Change of Habit? I think it had such a great songs in it as well. My favourite from that would be Rubbernecking. I'm so glad he actually stopped making motion pictures and returned to a live audience. That is what Elvis needed. He needed to return to the live audience to get back to what he does best. Great images there across them 2 pages. I love Elvis in red, as I have said previously. Again with Mary Tyler Moore there on the set of Change of Habit. His style was just second to none. Another great image there. he did so much for his fans, took time out to meet them. Whenever they were outside the gates of Graceland, always stopped. You don't get many stars nowadays doing that. Oh, another favourite image of mine. So many favourite images of the king. And the sideburns. He was just such a fashion icon as well. And king of cool as well as the king of rock and roll. With Lisa Marie here. Colonel Tom Parker. So we're still looking at change of habit here. I've had so many beautiful comments on the recent uploads that I've done on the Elvis Files. Thank you all so much. Touching people's hearts in just a little way, means a lot to me. I suppose I don't realise at times how much Elvis fans look forward to watching my uploads, and I do it for my love of Elvis, and I also do it because I want to share my collection with you all. And again, as I was saying on yesterday's upload, there's so many books, vinyls, DVDs, etc. on Elvis that many fans will not have in their collection, either because they can't afford it or haven't been able to find it. And to be able to share it with you all is an absolute honour and pleasure of mine. So 3,000 or 4,000 people crowded onto Elvis's grounds there. Oh, his love of horse riding. God, you would never get me on a horse. Petrified of them. Beautiful animals, but I would be frightened to get on a horse. And here we go. This is what I was saying earlier. The time he took out to meet his fans at the gates of Graceland. You know, there's always fans at the gates of Graceland waiting to see their idol. Elvis build for rare stage stint. With Tom Jones there. Okay, more pictures with Tom Jones. And again, what's your thoughts on Tom Jones? Me personally, I do like his music, but not a huge fan. Love that photo. Looking through these books, you just realise how many good photos. And that's another thing about Elvis, you know, even though he's no longer with us, the photos that are left behind of Elvis, you know, there's so much to look at. And when you look through these books, you still look at the photos and think, oh, I haven't seen that one before, or that's quite a rare one. And to me, this is why these books are such a great investment to have. Typical great shirt there, going into the 70s. Well, it's still 1969, July 1969. Oh, just some great images there. Let me just stay on that page for a while. Let me just zoom into some of them images for you. height of style. The story of suspicious minds. Another great one. I'm just staying on them a bit longer. This is another favourite of mine. A well publicised photo there. Elvis, he came back. Here we go. Elvis live in Las Vegas, July 31st to August of 1969. And again, as I said on yesterday's upload, please bear with me with the lighting. I'm doing this in my bedroom and I only have minimal usage, and I've closed one of the curtains so you can look at the images better. So I hope it's not spoiling your enjoyment of the images. A white boy with black hips. I don't know what I think to that actually. Return of the pelvis. I won't repeat myself, but as you all know, on yesterday's upload I did say that Elvis didn't like wearing the colour black, and I don't know how true that was. And this is the press conference. I'm going to pull the book closer in to me so I can sit up better. This has been one of the most exciting nights of my life. God, such great images. And I'll keep on going on, but just such amazing photos here. Oh, favourite one I was going. It's still the press conference. Lord Such says Elvis told him he'll come here. That's all about Elvis coming to the United Kingdom to play a live concert. As we all know, Elvis never got around to doing that, and in my own thoughts, I don't think Elvis ever would have. At last, the lion is set loose. In white, some great images here. And he's so shy. He actually was a very shy individual, Elvis was. Bit like me. I'm quite shy myself. Zoom into some of these. That's the image on the front cover. Presley Wows, the oldsters. Beautiful in white. At the end of Elvis's show, stay in your seats and don't move. Someone wants to see you. I don't know what that's about. Well, so far this book has more photos in than the other two, and really enjoy looking at these photos with you all. Again, meeting fans. Always had the time to meet his adoring public. Elvis draws 101,500 in a 4-week hotel run. So that is August of 1969. I'll never forget those early shows. Though it was the real thing, it's hard to describe. You just have to experience it. And I also like in these books the contrast between the black and white images and the colour images. You know, that is just such a great colour image of Elvis there in his black jumpsuit playing the guitar. And this is what I mean about the black and white images as well. Also does it justice. With the belt, so that was August 28th, 1969 at the International Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. He just looked so proud receiving that belt, and why not? With Lamar Fike there, Priscilla. Fred Astaire. Good photo there, Priscilla and his dad. Oh, the gorgeous black velvet jacket there that he wore. Absolutely gorgeous. So this here, Elvis again, live in Las Vegas. So this would have been January 26th to February 23rd, 1970. New songs and old in his act. Well, Elvis always did that. He knew what the fans wanted. They wanted to hear his old songs as well as new ones. Again, a lot of people do ask me, you know, some of his concerts throughout the 70s were very similar in what he sang and didn't really mix it up a great deal. Again, I actually don't know the reason why on that. So if anyone does know, please leave in the comments below. Was it because he was comfortable more singing them? I think when Elvis did do newer songs in his act, it was such a surprise for the audience. And remember the first time I heard Hurt when he sang it in concert. I've got that on CD and outstanding. I preferred the live version to the recorded version. Vegas Revisited. So slim and handsome there. And this is what I mean. Elvis did put on weight towards the end, but always such a beautiful man. Elvis finds his freedom, but it may shock his fans. Again, I haven't read the book, unfortunately. I just haven't had the time because it's such a big book. Reading it would be quite difficult, actually. But again, I will get around to it. Another great image there. Some people ask me, do you get tired of talking about Elvis? No, I do not. If you start me talking about Elvis, you'll never shut me up. So, any questions any of you all have about my love of Elvis, or any questions you might have on my collection, or any questions in general that you might want me to answer, please don't hesitate to ask. I will certainly do my best to answer all questions on Elvis. And again, I was actually at a show last weekend with my mum, brother and my sister. We went to see an ABBA show, and the lady and her elderly mother who was sitting in front of us, we happened to get talking, and again, big Elvis fans. So we started talking about Elvis, and the daughter said to me, "Do you have a favourite Elvis song?" And again, I said, there is so many to choose from. I do have a favourite, and again, I actually don't know the reasons behind it. I think it's because it's one that just sticks out to me, that when I listened to the album many, many years ago, I played it over and over again. And it is the song Bringing It Back from the Today album in 1975. Obviously, I was only 2 years old in 1975, but absolutely loved that song. But there's so many to choose from, but that's the one that comes to mind because it is such a firm favourite. I love these images here of Elvis in his cowboy hat. I do have a cowboy hat myself, and I love this style here that he wore. Absolutely great style. I would love a poster of that. And I had a comment on the post that I did yesterday about my enthusiasm, and thank you so much. And I'm glad it made your day with my enthusiasm. That's what I go out to do. I want to keep my subscribers entertained in any way I possibly can on our love of Elvis. So Elvis by satellite, huge fee for closed circuit TV. I'm hoping I'm not going through this too quick for you. Elvis, he's back. He never really went away. I think what they mean is back to a live audience. Again, sorry if I'm not telling you who is in the photos with Elvis. That would just take far too long. And but again, if you do want to know, leave comments below, and I will certainly get back to the book and have a look for you. If I can find the page number, that is. He's done 32 fantastic songs, and I can't remember seeing that photo before. Obviously I have, but I love him in red. I love that shirt as well. I mean, you could wear that today, actually, that shirt. The Elvis service that I work for in the United Kingdom, Strictly Elvis UK. It's the travel service, and it takes fans to America, to Germany, to Hawaii, every single year. And a few years ago, when we did the festival in Great Yarmouth, which we do every year, we did a 1970s fancy dress themed, and I wore these flares and like an Elvis Presley style shirt, and the feedback that I got was amazing. I was quite embarrassed by it because I don't really seek attention, but yeah, I like what I wore. I will try and get a photo of it and post it for you all to see. I mean, the waist jacket as well. Here we go. We're getting into some more great images here with the leather jacket. It was quite similar to this shirt, actually, the one that I wore, quite flowery. That's the way it is. Again, always conflicting on that's the way it is or Elvis on tour. Well, you can't compete with them. They're too different for very different reasons, and that's the way it is as Elvis coming back in front of a live audience, and Elvis on tour is basically what it says on the tin. So, personally, I do like Elvis on tour more, I would say, but I love That's the Way It Is as well. I just love the rehearsals beforehand and everything. There we go, That's the Way It Is rehearsals here. As we know, Good Morning Hollywood camera, he was being filmed. He has such a good sense of humour as well, Elvis did. Great images here. I do laugh at some of these images because just make me smile inside. And I was the one. He was the chosen one. Stay on that page for a bit while I rest my back, because leaning forward a bit. What's your favourite image on that page? All amazing images, but if I had to choose a favourite image, I do like that one. That's the sort of that is similar to this short shirt that I wore. That was used for a record sleeve, that was. I think it was Suspicious Minds. Oh, happy day. Well, here he is backstage. And this is August 10th to September 7th, 1970. I absolutely loved that jumpsuit there. I love they're coming down here as well. It's just this one here as well. One more time with feeling. Another great jumpsuit there, white. I would have preferred him to wear them sort of things more. As we all know, he got into his more designer jumpsuits with the American themed designs on the front. Do you all have a favourite jumpsuit that Elvis wore? Mine, as I said, on the upload, and that would have been the 1976-77 years upload that I did 2 days ago. My favourite jumpsuit is the red flame jumpsuit. But again, I do like these jumpsuits as well. Elvis Summer Festival at the International. Another well-used image there. Wow, there we go. I absolutely love Elvis there in that blue. Just zoom in for you to get you to have a closer look. Absolutely style personified. So this was August 26th, 1970. Imagine being in that room with Elvis, eh? Elvis on tour September 9th to the 14th. And the songs that he sang throughout his set. And what I also like, which I didn't say on the other two, is it tells you here the total attendance across all of the dates that he played. So from the 9th to the 14th, Elvis had 91,100 in attendance. Amazing. Back on the road again. And again, I know I've said it before, but here you go. Just tells you on each of the concerts how many was in attendance. So September 9th, 1970, 13,300. Don't call him Palvis, just call him the King. As we all know, Elvis didn't like being called the King. He always used to say, "I'm not the king. I'm just an entertainer who tries their best to make people happy." He did that in spades. The Presley Magic in 3 simple poses. Screaming fans tell Elvis they're still his. I think personally Elvis found a lot of new fans when he started touring again. I think a lot of new fans found his music as well. So He had fans that were with him from the beginning in the 50s through to the 60s into the 70s, but when he started touring again, he found new fans. So with Elvis, he transcended all ages. I do hope you're enjoying this. Oh, let's stay on this page a while because it has my personal favourite image of Elvis. Anyone who has subscribed to my channel will know which is my favourite image. Many images I do have selected favourites, but my overall favourite of Elvis is this image here. I've got it on poster, and I've met the man who took the photo, Ed Bonnier. I met him at the Elvis Presley Festival in 2016. I got his book signed, and absolutely great photo of Elvis there. Looked relaxed and so handsome in that white suit. October 1st, 1970 at the Hillcrest Drive residence. And his love of cars, as we all know, he loved his cars. Now again, this is Elvis going up to meet another fan at the Hillcrest home, Hillcrest Drive. And the story behind this is the first time Elvis met someone who looked like him. So as with the Elvis, and that's the look-alike, Elvis took the time out to go and meet him. Again, unfortunately, I can't remember the man's name. Let me just turn to the previous page to see if it's there. No, so unfortunately, if anyone knows the man's name, please share with me. I can't remember the gentleman's name. Another great image. That is October 14th at the Las Vegas airport. This is November the 10th to the 17th. And in total attendance, look at that, 130,157. And they are the songs he sang throughout the time doing them dates. Elvis shows off his sense of humour. Yeah, he was such a funny man, Elvis. He had a great sense of humour. That's another well-used image there. That's been used for many of a record cover of Elvis. So that was November 14th, 1970. Fans jam the forum for Elvis in his first local performances in 13 years. Oh, some great images there. all in black and white. Even though they're in black and white, to me, they are still second to none. He's falling around on stage here. He just gave such an electric performance. I mean, as he got older, he didn't do it as much, but always kept the audience entertained. Fans still in form. Phil's Sports Arena. So that was at the Sports Arena, San Diego, California. Elvis fans turn out 11,500 strong. The sweat that must have poured off him when he was doing the shows. Dude, can you just imagine it? Oh, another great photo. Again, another story to tell you all. This picture here is my wallet. So I've got an Elvis Presley wallet, and this is the picture on the wallet. So, love that photo. Oh, his love of guns and police badges. I mean, a lot of people do have issues with what was his fascination with guns and badges. I'm sorry, especially police badges. I don't think there was nothing untoward. It's like what everyone collects. Elvis loved collecting police badges and guns, not for any somber reason. That was his passion. Getting out the top of the car to acknowledge fans. So this is City Hall, Los Angeles, California, December 3rd, 1970. And I just love that black leather jacket he's got on there. So this is December 5th at the International Hotel, Las Vegas. Elvis arranged a wedding party for George Klein and Barbara Little in his local suite. And wearing his belt with pride. There's some great photos there. If you were a friend to Elvis, he was 100% dedicated to you. Oh, I love that image. Beautiful Christmas image there. So that was taken on December 10th, 1970. So we're coming to the end of the book. I hope you've enjoyed this with me. And I just want to say I'm very humbled by the reaction I've been getting recently about my channel. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and you would be more than welcome to the family of 100% Pure Elvis. And again, I do it for the love of Elvis and for the love of sharing my collection with fans. And please share my channel with fellow Elvis fans that you think might like the channel. And as the channel grows, I can do better reviews, more reviews. I can spend more of my time on it, and that would mean the world to me. Here we go, meeting President Nixon, the infamous meeting of President Nixon. As we all know, Elvis just flew across to meet President Nixon on a whim, just went on his own under the pseudonym John Carpenter, which was his name in Change of Habit. I actually love that picture there. I love that image. Elvis makes quiet visit to Tupelo. And there we have, well, no, I thought we were at the end of the book. Now, as I was saying before, the Elvis Files also do magazines. So the magazines have around 70 to 100 pages. So I don't have any of them in my collection, but I am looking at subscribing. So it's just promoting there the magazines. The Mystery of the Torn Photos. I don't know what that means. Lisa Marie here. Oh, just family photo. Oh, right, I see what they mean. So the family photos are torn, and obviously we don't know the reasons behind that. Just zoom into some of them for you. Some beautiful ones of Priscilla and Lisa Marie and Elvis there. Again. And such a sad thing that we all lost Lisa Marie also this year. So there we have the end of the Elvis Files book there. So that is my review of the Elvis Files 1969 to 1970. Now again, I do hope you enjoyed that upload, and again, quite a long video, and thank you for taking the time out to watch it all the way through. It does mean a lot to me. As I've always said, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you for taking the time out to support my channel. And as I always say, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Keep a lookout for the next upload, which will be tomorrow evening on the next book in the Elvis Files collection. And then over the weekend, I will be doing the Elvis Aloha from Hawaii boxcar book review. Thanks, everyone. Love to you all. Speak soon. Bye-bye.